I believe that Gen Zs, or those of us who were lucky to be born in this generation, I mean from the 90s, 2000s, especially kids who are born this decade, apart from dying unnaturally, that's violently, either through accidents or through murder or through suicide or any other form of violent crime, and not crime naturally, as in living to your fulfilled age before you die, should outlive the age of our parents and our grandparents. If your parents lived up to the age of 60, you should outlive your parents at least by 10 years. If they lived up to 70, you should outlive them at least by 10 years. Why am I saying that? Because we are so fortunate that we live in a time where technology is everywhere. In fact, it is at the grasp of our hands. We have access to the internet. There are so many things that we, through technology or through the internet, are able to know what our parents did not know in their time, because they had no access to these things. I'm talking about, let's say, for example, nutrition. We, by now, have access to information on what kind of nutrition or what kind of food we have to eat in order to lead a healthy lifestyle, and the things we have to do in order to lead a healthy lifestyle. So we have access to those things. But for any reason, if we do not adhere to those things we see online, we read in the internet, then of course we're to be blamed for that. We're talking about fitness, working out. There are gyms almost everywhere, and yet young people refuse to work out, refuse to engage in physical activities. Why is that? Don't you know, the more you're exercising yourself, you are adding more life to your life. My in-law, one of my in-laws, she's not that very old, but she has problems with her knees already. And when I asked why, when I asked Moran, why is that your mom's sister, she's not as old, she's your mom's younger sister, yet she has problems with her knees? She told me because she did not do any kind of physical exercise. She doesn't like working out. Her mom, on the other hand, works out a lot. Moran works out a lot, and I work out also. Now, you cannot underestimate or even, be able to dive into the benefits of workout. So as a young person, as somebody who was born into this generation, and for any reason you are not taking care of yourself, then you will not outlive your parents. Our parents, a lot of them did not have access to the information we have today. They did not know what to do in order to lead a certain lifestyle, but today we're privy. We are lucky to have access to this information and knowledge. So for whatever reason, if we do not, or if we choose to ignore the many information that is out there, and we do not want to take care of ourselves, well, we will die very young. When I'm talking about dying very young, I'm talking about you being caught up with different kinds of sicknesses, diseases, or something that shouldn't have happened to you in your old age, happening to you because there were things you deliberately ignored or decided not to do when you were younger. So that's just my input. That's just what I wanted to tell you guys today. The information we have out there online, or the information's out there online, a lot of them are very good information. A lot of them are life-saving information. A lot of this information are information that if we choose to apply in our lives, it will help us a lot, not just for today, but also for the future. Yes, there are so many bad and negative information online, or news online, or videos online, but as much as you enjoy watching those, other news or information or bad things, ignore them. Watch just to feed the eyes, just to know what's going on, just to know the bad things that is happening in our world. But when you see, or when you have access to the good ones, apply them in your lives. It's your boy, the Crackhead, wishing you all a wonderful day. Bye for now.